So what am I going to talk to you about today? Well, I'm obviously going to talk to you about chess, but I do want to share with you something that I enjoyed last weekend with my mother. My mother turned, and our mum, and she's a auntie, and she's a Oma, and she's a great Oma as well. Even though the Dutch do not call Omas great Oma, I do, because she's a great Oma, and I know some people that are opas, which are the grandpas, and they've got like 83 great grandchildren or something like that, or grandchildren 83. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? It's sort of like that sort of maths. I just sort of try to work it out. But big families, not really, and not really big families, but just like lots of marriages and children and all going off everywhere and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, that's off topic, obviously, isn't it? But the other day I went to see Mum because she turned 98 and 10 months old, so that's quite a feat. I do want to express that, and tomorrow, of course, is Easter, and then she'll be another week older, so she'll be 98 and 10 months old and one whole week older or younger, no matter and which way you want to look at it. So anyway, here I am in the midst of this chess game, and I'm obviously looking at the black pieces. Now, there are no pieces that I'm sitting in front of, okay? And if there were, well, you can probably, if I get out the way, you can see there's no pieces there, okay? And this is the way I like to do this chess channel. I do not like to do it with something written down, even though I don't often do it very often. I've done it about 3 times, and every time I do it, it just becomes not me, okay? Now I know what I want to talk to you about, and I'm still getting there. This is my position as black, and it's terrible, 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 dear Watson. It's really like, can I play chess? I know that you might say, well, yeah, you're allowed to play chess, but can I actually play chess? This is what I'm asking myself here, because I'm just, it's terrible. And it's really, really hard to have a game of chess that one just loses like this. I haven't even developed my bishop and my rook, and I'm fending off the checks from white and the pins and the skewers and everything. Is terrible. I'm not even getting a look in, so I think you'll know what I'm trying to say here. Anyway, I went to Mum, and the thing is I took her around the peninsula, which you might know that has the albatross colony in Dunedin that Dunedin is most known for throughout the world, wherever you are. And I hope your chess is going really well. And so, but I discovered, I've seen it before, but I thought I might just share it with you here, that the first cheese processing factory of New Zealand, the pioneer one, was actually in Dunedin of the peninsula. And I won't edit that out, but I might take the wording out because it will come up as gobbledygook. So anyway, what am I showing you here is this morning, once I had my usual large cup of coffee and my large, my routines and all that sort of stuff, I went to my PC and it wouldn't start up. There was something wrong with it. Maybe it was the cache that I cleaned yesterday thoroughly, okay? And so it didn't recognize on Microsoft Internet, whatever it's called, Explorer. It didn't recognize sites like that I like to visit, like Facebook and YouTube and Lichess. It didn't recognize them at all. So there were some initial startup problems with this PC that I have here. And anyway, eventually, after a reboot of the modem as well, and a reboot of the machine, and thinking, oh no, what have I done? Okay, that's the way it is. this happens. It's like this chess game right in front of us, right there. There it is there. This chess position right in front of us is difficult, to say the least, to look at. But they're still very, very important to look at, even though I don't want to look at it. Okay? So what was I saying? I'm not going to do, there's someone with a loud engine, it happens in the school holidays, which is in New Zealand, and tomorrow is Easter, of course, Easter Friday. So I eventually went and got to Lichess, and then I noticed some notifications, and yes, you guessed it, but that doesn't make any difference to this position. You guessed it, here it is here. I'm going to show you what I got as a notification. You lost rating points to someone who violated the Lichess terms of service and all that conditions and whatever 8 hours ago. Refund 7 Blitz rating points. Someone you reported was banned. Thank you. So here, as to ascertain proof of what I'm saying, that this game was the actual game, here it is here now for you to view. What put me off was that this player was in teams already. I had only played so many games, was a member since April 12th, and I'm actually trying to show these people up as well with this video. So I want to sort of like point out that this player was already in teams, like I've just said, and as well as that, don't let them put you off your game of chess, okay, on the internet, but they're out there. But don't let them put you off, or don't let them put me off. I'll be personal about it. Don't let these players put you off, David, because it happens out there, and that's their primary or primal reason, or whatever. That's their primary reason for doing it most times, is to win. What's the point? Now, some people don't believe that this occurs, that this happens. Some of my non-chess friends do not believe that this is real, that even my chess friends, some of them, they think that this doesn't actually happen, but it does. It does. It does. So, like I have got this all written out, and what I was going to say, but I want to say, do not let them put you off your game, even though it can put me off my game. And my mother, if I went to my mother now and I said, Mum, I'm so upset, I can't play chess, she would say, stick to it, just got to study more or study less or whatever. But what I want to say is that I've been going to the library on the weekends, where we have about 10 chess sets with proper chess sets and clocks and everything, which the council have got there at our library. And I've been playing, the other day I played, in the weekend, I played a 9-year-old boy. And there's a 7-year-old boy that just keeps getting better and better and better every week. You know what I mean? And this 9-year-old was setting the chess clock. And he actually wanted to set the chess clock at 10 seconds. I said, I don't like it, what will happen in the library if we have a 10-second game. And anyway, my chair's even squeaking from that. So anyway, we didn't do 10 seconds, but I wasn't quite aware. My excuse was that I didn't know it was 3 minutes, or I forgot it was 3 minutes, and I lost some games. And I really enjoyed it. And I don't know how much of myself is being honest there. I don't know how honest I am being about that, but I really, really, really enjoyed it. And because I have to make way for these youngsters that are younger than I, like a boy the other day was saying to me, oh, I know the Italian game. the Italian opening game, and I took it. I saw that as a red flag, like this red thing up here, and I decided, well, I'm not going to play all the moves you tell me to play. And when I played Bishop E7 soon after in the Italian game, his face sort of retorted or whatever. His face just made this expression that said, "Oh no, you're not meant to play that move." And I was able to this time with that local young lad hold him off, but he's getting coaching and everything, so we have to make way for those players. And that's one of the main questions that my friend got me to ask International Master Paul Littlewood, my chess friend here in Christchurch. Why are all the youngsters so good at chess?